Welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack Basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Orofino High School. We are testing out a new connection to the studio today. Hopefully it works out good. It should be quite a bit clearer, quite a bit cleaner than our normal phone connection to the studio. But we are here in Orofino at Orofino High School. And not a great start for the JV boys. They went out to a 18-2, trailing 18-2 at the end of the first period of play, and they are now at 32-17. But we're going to take our break and come back with our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credits for monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club Plymouth. In the media polls, it is Cole Valley, Ambrose, North Fremont, New Plymouth, Melba. And in the Max Preps rankings, it is Cole Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Wendell, and North Fremont. That is a look at the Chiz Polls, Power Rankings, and Max Preps rankings. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with more. Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjacks! Cool. Tim Parrish back here at Orofino High School as your Lumberjacks are getting set to take on the Maniacs in league action. JV game in the fourth quarter, just 7 minutes to go, and Lumberjack JV trying to cut this lead down. They trail 41-29. Had a really rough start in the first half, first quarter actually. They got outscored 18-2. So they're trying to cut into this lead. They've got it now to a 10-point differential. So St. Mary's making a little bit of a push to try to get back into this for the JVs. Taking a look at around the area in our high school sports action. The Lakeside Knights, the boys are 10-2 on the season. They are 3-0 in league play. Their last game was an 81-25 win over Wallace. They will be hosting Clark Fork on the 3rd. Their girls are 10-7 on the season, 3-0 in league play. Actually, it says that I think Wallace is a league game for them, but it says they're 3-0 in league play. Maybe they're not 3-0, but they beat Genesis Prep 52-32. They lost to Wallace in overtime 53-50 the other night. and they will be hosting Clark Fork on the 3rd. The Kootenai Warriors, their boys are 1-8 on the season, 0-1 in league play, lost 57-41 to the Priest River JV. They will host Clark Fork on the 1st of February. Actually, that's tonight that they're hosting Clark Fork. So that is a look at around the area in high school sports. We'll take a break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off from Orofino High School.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. For supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
Yeah, we are back here at Orofino High School. 3:41 to go in the game for the JV boys. And they currently trail by 13, 46-33 to the Orofino Maniacs. Taking a look at the Lumberjacks so far this season, or some pertinent information, I guess you could say. The boys are on a 7-game win streak. They've won 8 of their last 9. In the 8 wins for the boys this season, they've averaged 57 points per game while only allowing 38 points per game to their opponents. So that is a great number if they can continue to keep that up. Field goal percentage has been at 38%, three-point percentage at 28%, two-point percentage at 42%. They have forced 19 turnovers, and they've averaged 15 points per turnover off of those turnovers per game. They're averaging 11 steals and 21 points
St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks & Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1,000,000 in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
And we are back, and we are having a few little difficulties with this new way of connecting. So as soon as my engineer, I guess you could say, back at the studio gets back over there, they went out to have some dinner, we will probably just switch back over to our old style of getting the connection in, and that way we don't have too many issues. But right now we're just losing our connection too often to maybe be able to trust this way of doing things. I do like the clarity, but it has to stay connected in order to make it work right for us. In any case, back to the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, as there's only 30 seconds left in the game for the JV boys. They are going to drop this one to go to 9, and I believe 3 on the season, as they are trailing 51-33 to the Maniacs. They had it down to a 10-point deficit, but they have not been able to get much closer, and an 18-2 run for the Maniacs to get the game started for the JV side of things did not help our JV boys. So we'll hope that that doesn't happen to the varsity boys when they play coming up next. But anyways, let's see here. Back to our pregame. We're going to recap the game against the Kellogg Wildcats. And that game, in that one, St. Mary's boys not really started off slow, but Kellogg came out and took a 22-27 lead at halftime over St. Mary's. The Wildcats led most of that first half of the game. I think there was one tie in the first half, and then St. Mary's had a 12-0 run in the third to gain the lead. Hang on, we got a final here, 53-33. 53-33, JV boys fall to Orofino in a tough one for them. Now back to what we were talking about here. The Lumberjacks went on a 12-0 run in the third to gain the lead. They held on to that lead the rest of the way through the game, and they even were able to extend that lead. Some key stats for St. Mary's was that they forced 14 turnovers in that game. They scored 15 points off of those turnovers. Wyatt Holmes led the team in scoring. He went 13 points, 11 rebounds, had a double-double. J.J. Yearout was the second leading scorer. He had 12 points, 3 steals. Xavier Sloper had 11 points in that game as well. And junior Hayden DeFort had a heck of a game himself. It was probably his best game of the season, as he scored 8 points, had 3 rebounds, and he made some very important shots at critical times for the Lumberjacks. So that was big for him to have that kind of a night. As we know, St. Mary's this year fairly deep. They've got a lot of guys that can score on any given night. So we hope that we get that production tonight here in Orofino. Talking to Wyatt Holmes as I met the bus as they got to Kendrick this afternoon. Talked to Wyatt Holmes a little bit. He said the biggest thing he wants us to do, or wants the Lumberjacks to do tonight, is to get off to a fast start. He said it seems that sometimes the Lumberjacks start out slow whenever they come up to Orofino. So that happened to the JV boys. Let's see if St. Mary's can keep it from happening to them in this first half of action. If St. Mary's boys varsity can get the win here tonight, it would be big in the Central Idaho League standings. You're listening to the Paul App's #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior nights, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Tim Parrish back here at Orofino High School as both varsity teams warming up down on the floor. Lumberjacks to my right and the Maniacs to the left of me, and doing their pregame warm-ups. Take a look at the stats for the Lumberjack boys on the season. And St. Mary's right now averaging 54 points per game while giving up 47 points per game to their opponents. St. Mary's is shooting 35% from the field. Their opponents are shooting 36% from the field. Three-point percentage, St. Mary's at 27%. The opponents are at 29%. Free throw shooting, 62% for opponents, 57% for the Lumberjacks, a number that Coach Chase wants to see back up above 60. Rebounding, St. Mary's is out-rebounding their opponents 35-30. And assists, St. Mary's with 9 per game, their opponents with 6 per game. Leading scorer right now on the season, Wyatt Holmes. He's averaging 11 points per game, shooting 37% from the field and 61% from the free throw line. He leads the team in rebounds. He has 98 on the season and 141 points. He's blocked 27 shots, and he also has 21 assists. Let's see here. Jack Barta, he isn't doing a lot of scoring, but he's got 2 points per game, and he leads the team in assists with 25. J.J. Yerout, the sophomore, averaging 10 points per game. He has 40 steals on the season so far and 132 points to his credit. 56 of his points have come off of turnovers. Isaiah Gustav is averaging 5 points per game for the Lumberjacks. Landon Holmes, 4. Xavier Sloper, 7. Seth Swallows averaging 9 points for the Lumberjacks per game. Seth is 32% from beyond the arc. 28 of 87 shooting from three-point range for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's also averaging about 8 or 9 steals per game. So their defense has been really key in what they've been doing in these last 7-8 games that they've played. They've been showing up really well. We are about 12 minutes away from opening ceremony, so to speak, so we'll take a break and come back with more from Orofino, Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau Insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Tim Parrish back here at Orofino High School as the Lumberjacks getting set to do battle with the Maniacs in a Central Idaho League clash. Very important game for both teams, really. Orofino would love to get another league victory. They'd also like to be the first team to beat the Lumberjacks this year in league play. And, of course, St. Mary's wants to extend their league record out to 5-0 and make it harder for other teams to win that league title and be able to host the district championship or district tournament games. So, big game here this evening, really. It's probably more important for Orofino to get the win than it is for St. Mary's. But the Lumberjacks definitely want to get that win because they just want to continue to separate themselves from their league opponents as well as In common opponents here, the Lumberjacks and the Maniacs have played some common opponents. One of the big ones that I see on here is that Orofino lost to Logos 87-44. St. Mary's lost to Logos 54-38. And then the rest of those are basically all league games for Priest River. They lost for Orofino. They beat Priest River once and they lost to Priest River once. They did the same thing with Grangeville, and then they beat Kellogg 74-44. In like opponent matchups, the Maniacs are 4-3. St. Mary's is 4-1. St. Mary's has played just a couple less opponents as far as common opponents. So that is a look at your Wildcats, or not the Wildcats, at the Maniacs. And really quickly, before we take another break, the upcoming schedule. The girls are actually at Priest River tonight. The wrestling team is on their way to Chalice for a tournament over there, and it's in Idaho. And then on Saturday, the cheerleading team will be at Timberlake High School, and the JV boys and varsity boys will be hosting Logos in St. Mary's. So that's a look at your upcoming schedule. I don't have next week's schedule. I did get it from our AD, Dakota Wicker, today. It showed up in my emails, but I haven't looked at that schedule. So we will take a look at that next week or on Saturday when we look at the upcoming schedule at that point. Some upcoming events, let's see, last night's school district for SD41, St. Mary's School District SD41 had a meeting for the community to come out and put in input for the upcoming district-wide strategic plan. They're reviewing and revising that. So they had a meeting last night for that at 5:30. The next one will be on February the 7th, which is next Wednesday. It will be at 5:30 as well at the Hayburn Cafeteria. After the meetings, the district will synthesize the input to an updated and new district-wide strategic plan for 2024-2029, and then they will share that draft at a regular board meeting tentatively scheduled for February or March. The next steps will be determined based on input during the board meeting. So that is a look at that upcoming event. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more from Orofino.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Now we are back as we did switch our mode of connection to the studio for now. That other way was working okay and then not okay. I'm sure it was a lot clearer, but man, I would love to get that one to be the way that it works for us, but it wasn't working the way I would like it to. But we are back, and we're going to go ahead and have the national anthem here in just a moment. And we will have the national anthem played here. We'll go ahead and not go to a break during it today. We'll keep it right here for the national anthem. They are right now talking about some sportsmanship things and stuff like that. Real quick, next Saturday, I believe it is next Saturday, the 10th of February, will be a Mardi Gras event at the Eagles Lodge.
There will be lots of different items going on. Silent auction, drawing, dinner, Crown Royal raffle, dance with DJ Bailey as the DJ. $20 for singles, $30 for doubles. They ask that you RSVP to the Eagles Lounge at 208-245-2912 if you would like to be there. So be sure to RSVP to the 208-245-2912. I think we're going to be standing and getting ready for the national anthem, and we will. So we'll turn on our crowd mic and see what we can get to the national anthem.
Who's playing on our national anthem? Flags on the far wall.
That was the national anthem. Now we'll get ready for the starting lineups, and they'll probably St. Mary's is the visiting team, so they will announce the St. Mary's Lumberjack starters first. And the starters for the Lumberjacks will be the 6'4" senior post, Wyatt Holmes. It'll be the 5'6" sophomore guard, Jack Barda. The 6' sophomore guard, J.J. Yearout. The 6' sophomore guard, Xavier Sloper. And the 6'1" senior guard, Seth Swallow. Lumberjacks, of course, are coached by Brian Chase. And now we'll get the starters for the Maniacs, and it looks like it's going to be the number 0, sophomore Nick Bonner. They turn the lights out here in the gymnasium. Make it hard to mark down my starters for the Maniacs. So it'll be Nick Bonner. It'll be the 6'3" sophomore, Hudson Snyder. 6' sophomore, number 21, Jake Brunia. Then the 6' senior, number 22, Loudon Cochran. And number 33, it is a 6'4" junior, Aiden Olive, the starter for the Maniacs. I'm actually surprised. I thought Silas Naranjo was their starting point guard, but he is not the starting point guard. Lumberjacks will go. Left to right on your radio dial. They're in their road green and gold. The Maniacs in white and blue. It'll be Aiden Olive and Wyatt Holmes at the midcourt circle for the opening tip. And we are about ready, set to get things going here from Orofino. Big league clash here between the two teams. And the opening tip controlled by the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's quickly up the court, bar to the left side to the corner to Swallows. Now looking to Holmes. Holmes in, shot up, won't go, but he'll be fouled. Nope, they don't. They counted that on the floor, so they get the pass into Holmes. The foul was against Aiden Olive, one of the big guys. You want to get him some foul trouble early if you can. A turnover by the Lumberjacks. I didn't see who turned it over, but it was a steal for Orofino. And the Lumberjacks take it the other way, or the Maniacs take it the other way. Going to get a three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Ball tipped around. Offensive rebound for the Maniacs. That shot is put up. It's no good. The rebound goes to Swallows. Lumberjacks back the other way. Down to the corner, right side for Year Out. Year Out, surveying, gets it into Holmes in the middle. Holmes' shot is up and good off the glass. Lumberjacks up 2-0. Take the early lead. Going to get Aiden Olive with a little short jump shot. It won't go for Olive. Rebound was to Barta. St. Mary's back the other way. Barta has it up top. He's going to get an open look at three just off the rim. No good. Holmes with the rebound, though. Couldn't get his putback to fall. And the rebound then will go to Orofino. They'll bring it the other way. Driving is going to be Runia. Kicks the ball out. Ball is loose. And we're going to get a travel by Orofino. Trying to play a little game there was Jake Runia. He was guarding the ball. I think St. Mary's might have swiped it and it was rolling towards the out-of-bounds line. He was just shielding it away from the other guys. When he finally picked it up, the ref called him for a travel. Orofino, or St. Mary's with the ball. Barta, left wing, thought about a three a couple times. Instead, goes to the short corner to Holmes. Holmes backs up a little bit, kicks it to the top to Swallows. Swallows gets a straightaway look for three, and he drops it through. Give Holmes the assist. St. Mary's up 5-0. Lumberjacks on top. Bring it down is Bonner for Orofino. Swings over to the left side, or the right side. Going to quit two from the corner. It is no good. Maniacs with the rebound, though. And they'll reset their offense. Going to get a three put up. I think it was by Runia, and that is, I believe, up and good. Orofino trails. 3-5. Barta with the ball. Swings over to Year Out. Year Out up top. Going to look inside to Holmes. Holmes goes up strong. Shot won't fall, but he'll get fouled by the Maniacs. That'll send Holmes to the free throw line. The foul goes against Runia. That is his first, team second. Holmes 61% from the free throw line on the season. First free throw up. That one is good. Coach Chase wants to see above 60% tonight from the charity stripe. St. Mary's was close against Kellogg. They were about 56% or 58, somewhere in there. 6-3, Lumberjacks lead. Holmes, second free throw. That one left short. Rebound, though, to Swallows, and St. Mary's reset. Going to get it out to Sloper. Sloper for three. It's going to rattle home. Another assist for Wyatt Holmes. 9-3, Jacks up by 6. Hudson Schneider with the ball. Gets it around. Ball is still loose. Almost Lumberjacks come away with a steal. Couldn't quite complete it. Nick Bonner with the three from the corner. It's in and out. A rebound goes to Year Out, but St. Mary's turns it over the other way. Didn't see who turned that over. Going to get a look at a three from Snyder from the right side. Instead, he goes to Runia on the wing. Runia testing the waters against Barta. Barta holding him up. Going to get the shot on the way instead from Hudson Snyder. It won't go. Rebound goes to Year Out. Sloper looks to drive into the lane. Shot is up. Won't fall in for him. And the rebound's going to go to the Maniacs. And we might get a foul against the Lumberjacks there. We do. It'll be Wyatt Holmes picking up foul number 1. 4:35 to go in the first period. Lumberjacks with the 9-3 lead. St. Mary's making some substitutions here. I got to see who they are. We got DeFort checking in for the Lumberjacks. Wyatt Holmes came out as well. And Isaiah checked in for him.
Orofino drives the lane. Naranjo's layup won't go. Rebound to Hayden DeFort. Lumberjacks back the other way. Sloper swings it over to Year Out. To the free throw line. Pulls up in the lane. Turns around. Left the jump shot short. Gets his own rebound, though. Shot was put up, I think, from three-point range by Year Out. It wouldn't go. And Maniacs with the board. Coming back is Bonner. Bonner drives there to swipe the ball out of his hands. I'm going to call it a steal by Sloper. And St. Mary's back the other way. Down to Gustav. Back up to Sloper. Sloper drives in. Gets the shot somewhat blocked and out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lumberjacks. And St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. 9-3, Lumberjacks lead. 3:47 to go first period here in Orofino. Into Gustav, left corner. Gustav gets it out to DeFort. Back to the corner. Swallows. Three on the way. Just off the mark on that one. Rebound to Orofino. Still a 9-3 lead for St. Mary's. Driving around, trying to get to the bucket is Cochran. His shot's going to rattle around and fall through. Nice drive by Cochran there. 5-9. Lumberjacks lead is 4. St. Mary's, a little bit of pressure in the backcourt, bringing it slowly across. Sloper almost travels. Able to regather himself. Gets down to the short corner with the pass to DeFort. His shot won't fall in, and that rebound goes to the Maniacs. 9-5. Lumberjacks with the lead. Down to the corner. Naranjo from the three from corner. It's up and good. That was the number 4. That's Quentin Naranjo, and we have a 9-8 ball game. 1 point lead for the Lumberjacks. Going to get a three again by Swallows. It is short. Gustav pulls down the rebound. And we're going to get a foul called against the Maniacs. That's the second one on Runia. Swallows comes out. JJ comes out. And Xavier comes out. Barta checks in. Wyatt Holmes in. Landon Holmes in. Lumberjacks trying to get the inbound pass. Barta to the corner to Gustav. Gustav drives. Finds a little bit of an open lane. Can't finish the bunny. And the ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Maniacs. His last touch by St. Mary's. Got to make those easy buckets on that one. That one was just wide open for him. Going to get that pass down the far sideline. Back to Hudson. Maniacs looking for a lead here. Quick shot by Cochran, and it's going to fall through, and the Maniacs have the first lead of the night. Cochran with the three. Lead change number 1. Maniacs lead by 2. Ball is loose. St. Mary's turns it over. Orofino down the other way. They feed it ahead to Cochran, and Cochran puts it up and in. Can't get Cochran going. He can really hurt the Lumberjacks. 13-9. 4-point lead for Orofino. And a foul the other way against the Maniacs. That one will go against Cochran. His first. Xavier Sloper was out just for a quick break. He checks back in for Jack Barta. Then he gets a high inlet pass, trying to get it to Holmes. It's deflected. St. Mary's comes back away with it. They get it into Landon Holmes underneath. He puts the shot up and good, and he will be fouled. That foul goes against the 0 of Bonner. Landon Holmes to the free throw line. Landon, 54% free throw shooter, and that one is left short. Rebound to the Maniacs. Free throws are important. St. Mary's 1 for 3 right now, I believe. Gonna have that ball tipped away. St. Mary's comes away with it. Gonna get, I believe the steal was by Landon. Maybe Wyatt. We'll give it to Wyatt. Got fifth foul on Orofino. That foul goes against the number 1. Harrison with number 2? Number 2. First free throw is not going to make it in. That was Landon Hudson with the foul.
First free throw is missed by Sloper. Again, free throws could be very important in this game. St. Mary's, I think, 1 for 4 right now from the charity stripe. That free throw will fall through. And it's a 1-point lead for Orofino. Maniacs quickly down the opposite side of the floor in the hands of Cochran. We've got DeFort guarding him. He's going to try to test the waters, tries to get a 3 up and over, and he does. That was a good contested shot. And Loudon Cochran drops it through. Hayden DeFord even might have almost got a piece of that ball, and it still made it through the net. Holmes to Hayden. Hayden DeFord working, looks underneath to Landon. Landon spins around his defense. It's up and good by Landon. Nice move by Landon Holmes. Going to get a steal by Hayden DeFord, and he puts it up and good. 16 all. We got a tie ball game. Going to go the other way. Going to get a deflection out of bounds by Landon. Ball will stay with the Maniacs. Checking in for Orofino is Hudson Snyder. Oh no, it's a foul on Landon. It's only the second foul of St. Mary's though, so they're doing good as play as far as not fouling. Quentin Naranjo will inbound it. Round to the top of the key now to Cochran. He's going to shoot the deep 3. It's good. He's not going to be able to let Cochran just stand out there and shoot threes. We're going to take a timeout for St. Mary's. It is 19-16 in favor of Orofino, and right now Coach Chase not happy with not getting a little bit of pressure on Loudon out there. We'll take a break as well.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes. That'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community? Obviously, yes. Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back, 19-16. Lumberjacks trail. Loudon Cochran heating up from outside. He's got 3 3-pointers already. 9 points there. 13 total in the first period of play. So Loudon already making an impact. St. Mary's has to get him shut down. St. Mary's with the pass down inside. And Hayden DeFort's going to get called for a travel. I don't know if I seen it. He got really body checked pretty good as he caught that ball. And they're going to call that instead. We're going to get some subs here. Swallows checks back in. Who did he come out? Who came out for Seth? Or in for Seth? And we're going to get a charge, offensive foul by Orofino. I didn't see who took that charge, but the foul goes against Aiden Olive. The Lumberjacks got Olive with 2 fouls, and that was one of the things they talked about at practice last night. They want to try to get the big with fouls, but there's a bad pass by Yearout. He was looking for Landon Holmes on the corner left side, and that ball just sailed out of bounds. So, oopsie-boo-boo play by the Lumberjacks there. Orofino brings it back down, leading by 3. Hudson Snyder to Naranjo. Quentin for 3. It's up and good. Orofino heating up from outside. St. Mary's coming back the other way. And a travel against St. Mary's. That was, I think, Yearout. Yearout's going to come out. Jack Barta checks in. We got both twins on the floor at the same time. 22-16. Lumberjacks trail right now by 4. Down to Schneider. I think that's Schneider. Yeah, that's Hudson Snyder. He backs it out. Maniacs can play for the last shot. Going to put somebody closely guarding Cochran and losing the ball. Oh! Well, they're going to say St. Mary's got a piece of that as he dribbled into the lane. I thought he lost it all on his own, but St. Mary's doesn't get that benefit. Orofino into the corner to Schneider, to Cochran, and this time Cochran does mishandle it out of bounds off of the Maniacs. Lumberjacks have 5 seconds on the clock. Jack Barta has it. Gonna try to bring it up. Gets over to Landon. Landon to Seth. Oh, can't quite get the shot off in time. They almost had it. Couldn't quite get it there. First period comes to an end. 22-16, Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
Now we are back as we get ready to start the second quarter. Maniacs will start with the ball. I don't think there's any subs made. Yes, it looks like Rockford is out. And they're in. Going to get a rebound. 3-point shot from the corner for Orofino. I think Landon had the rebound. And then St. Mary's turned it over the other way. I didn't see who made the turnover. So Maniacs have it. Going to get a shot up. But before that, it was Schneider. He traveled. So St. Mary's will inbound it again. After the Maniac turnover, down the sideline to Wyatt Holmes. Wyatt back to Year Out. Year Out works his way to the right side, down to the corner. Jack Barta looking into Swallows. Swallows. Cross court to Holmes. That's Landon. Landon is going to get him up off the floor. The foul will go against Quentin Naranjo. And I haven't seen Silas Naranjo in the game tonight. He is a senior, but I wonder if he is injured because I don't even see him down on the bench, to be honest with you. St. Mary's will inbound. First foul of the second quarter. That one goes against Quentin Naranjo. I already marked that down. Into the corner. Jack Barta for three. It's up and good. Give the assist to Year Out. Gonna get a three the other way by the Maniacs. It's no good. Rebound goes to Barta. Barta to Landon. Holmes. Landon back out to Barta. Barta's gonna get another look at three. That one's off the mark. Rebound tipped out, goes to the Maniacs. 22-19. Gonna get Loudon Cochran step back three. That one misses everything. Rebound went to Swallows for a second, but the Maniacs able to end up with it. Just call it an offensive rebound. I think we get a foul against St. Mary's. It'll be Seth's first foul. And a 30-second timeout taken by Orofino. 22-19, St. Mary's trails. We'll be back.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
And we are back. At the timeout, we had Xavier Sloper checking in for Landon Holmes. St. Mary's trails by 3, 22-19, early second period. Maniacs with the ball after Lumberjack foul. Into Hudson Schneider. Schneider working that far side on the right side of the floor. Back to Cochran. Cochran's going to get a look at three. It's good. You can't let him get open at all. And he got open again, and he sunk the three. I don't think he's missed a three. And St. Mary's let him get past him on a little bit of a screen there. And we get a timeout taken by St. Mary's, a quick 30 seconds. And it's a 19-25 lead for the Maniacs, 25-19. 6-point lead for Orofino.
Cochran is on fire. He's already got 16 points in the first half. Had 32 against Grangeville. St. Mary's has always done a fairly good job so far this year shutting down the key player on their opposing team. Right now they're having a little bit of trouble getting Cochran shut down. It's the same guys on the floor for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks facing some pressure in the backcourt from the Maniacs. Barta has it, swings it back over to Sloper. Sloper over to Barta. Needs to get it across. He does so. Up to the top. Looks into Seth. Seth's going to go up. It's up and good by Swallow. 25-21. St. Mary's trails by 4. Quentin Naranjo tries to drive the lane. Going to get the steal by Barta. Turnover by the Maniacs. A nice feed down into Year Out. He couldn't get the shot to go on the layup. St. Mary's had a chance at a rebound. Didn't get it. Orofino got it. And Coach Chase is, I think, looking for a foul or something because he's not getting that call. The other way, nice little floater up by Orofino. Shot won't go. Board back to the Maniacs and a foul on St. Mary's. I don't think it was a shooting foul. That foul goes against Jack Barta. Second foul for St. Mary's, and they're going to call it on the shot. They're going to put Landon Hudson to the free throw line. First time for the Maniacs to go to the free throw line tonight. I thought that was on the rebound. I didn't think he really made a move to the bucket for the putback, but they're going to give it to him. Free throw is up and good. Checking out is Nick Bonner for Orofino. Back in is Jake Runia. 5-point lead for Orofino. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound to Seth. Lumberjacks the other way. Up to Wyatt. Wyatt Holmes has it. Works the left side. Gets it out to Jack Barta. Jack sets up the offense. Going to swing it over to Year Out. Year Out. Little head fake. Gets the defense to back off him. Takes the three and buries it. Gave him some room. That was, I believe, Hudson Snyder that backed off on the pump fake, and it's a 2-point lead for the Maniacs. Landon Hudson has the ball. Going to have it stolen away by Year Out. Great steal by Year Out. Good defense by the Maniacs to recover and come back and deflect that out of bounds. But the turnover still is good for the Lumberjacks. Aiden Olive going to come back in for Orofino. St. Mary's with a possession here can tie it with 2. Go ahead by 3. Year Out into Holmes right in the middle. They called a foul there on Seth. Illegal screen or maybe a little too much contact there. Coach Chase getting an explanation from the official. Checking in for the Lumberjacks, or will be checking in. Orofino gets the ball inbound. They'll bring it down the floor. Cochran controls it, works it on the right side, hands it off to Naranjo. Naranjo being guarded by Barta, now over to Schneider. Down into the corner, back to the top. That's Runia, up the free throw line. Naranjo for 3. That shot is no good. Ball tipped around. Orofino pulls down the board. Another offensive board for the Maniacs. And that putback is good for Orofino. I think that was the 21 of Runia. Going to get a foul going the other way. I think it's a foul. It is. That foul goes against Loudon Cochran, his second. Seth Swallow's going to come out for a breather. Landon Holmes checks in for him. Going to get it into Barta. Barta has it near the timeline, works to the middle of the floor. He's guarded by Cochran. Works his way to the left side now. I think they're in a man defense is the Maniacs. Going to look into Holmes. Holmes in the short corner left side. He's going to go over his guy, but they're going to draw the charge. First foul on Wyatt. 4 fouls for St. Mary's. Wyatt's going to come out. Wyatt's second foul. Okay, that's why he came out. Maniacs with the ball. Up the top to Runia. Runia drives. Goes for the layup. It's up and good for Runia. 6-point lead for the Maniacs. The largest lead they've had of the night. St. Mary's led by 6 at one point. Barta has it for the Lumberjacks. 30-24 with 4:05 to go first period, or first half. Maniacs with the lead. Barta to the corner to Sloper. Sloper, pull-up jumper from the elbow. Shot won't fall in. Maniacs with the rebound. Quickly the other way, it's Schneider. Schneider pulls up in the lane. It's up and good by the Maniacs. Little pull-up jumper by Hudson. That's an 8-point lead, largest lead of either team. 32-24, St. Mary's trails. Back to Jack Barta. Jack sets up the offense. Swings over to Sloper. Sloper gets a screen up to the free throw line. Backs it back out. Over to Year Out. Year Out left wing. He's going to drive. Gets a release. Oh, the shot popped out. Everybody thought it was going to fall in. It didn't. And Year Out was able to get the putback because nobody went for the ball. They all thought it was going to fall through the bucket. Coming the other way, running around Schneider. Oh, coming from behind with a big deflection is going to be Barta. Gustav was all over Schneider, almost getting the steal. Couldn't complete it. St. Mary's deflected out of bounds. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 3:11 to go in the first half. Into Olive. Olive at the elbow. Now they get it to Runia, left side of the floor. Runia up to the top, now all the way to the right side. Fakes the handoff to Naranjo. Tries to drive all the way in and tries to get it inside. Barta with the steal. St. Mary's the other way. Down to Year Out in the corner. Year Out. Tries to penetrate, kicks it up to Sloper. Sloper up top. He's going to pull up in the lane for a bucket. It won't go in. Rebound's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Orofino. St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. 6-point lead for the Maniacs. St. Mary's looking to cut into that. Down to Sloper. Sloper goes up strong. No good, but he'll draw the foul. And that foul is the third on Runia. Puts Year Out or Sloper to the free throw line. St. Mary's needs to start making free throws. They've missed in the first quarter. They were only 40%. I think Orofino's 1 for 2, so they're 50%. First free throw coming from Sloper. That one will fall in. Landon Hudson and Nick Bonner check in for the Maniacs. Sloper will get ready for the next shot. On the way, that one is good as well. Makes it a 4-point ball game. St. Mary's trails with 2:44 to go in the first half. Schneider, right side of the floor, flips it up to Naranjo. Naranjo kicks it over to Bonner. Bonner left side. Bonner hands it off to Hudson. He drives into the lane. Going to get a big block shot by Year Out. The rebound is the Year Out. And lots of contact. Everybody ended up on the ground. Shot up by Barta won't go. Or not by Barta. It was the first shot was by Year Out. Or Gustav. Barta had a putback that didn't go. Then I think we get a... And Xavier just now gets the steal from the Maniac. 2:09 to go in the first half. St. Mary's with the ball. Sloper, right side to Landon Holmes. Now to Year Out. Year Out's going to take the three. Back iron won't fall in, but Barta with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Sloper's going to pull up for the three. It's good. I think there was an assist. Jack Barta with the assist. The Maniacs drive the lane the other way, and they get the layup and the foul. That foul goes against Landon Holmes. That'll be his second. The shot was good by Hudson Schneider on the layup. And he'll get a free throw. Landon Holmes going to come out. Checking in is Hayden DeFort. 3-point lead for Orofino. Free throw coming for Schneider. First time to the charity stripe for him. First free throw is bonus is up and good. Back to a 4-point lead for the Maniacs. 1:35 to go first half. Barta brings it near side. Calling for movement. Gets it to Sloper. Sloper still on the right side. Basically on the wing. He's going to get a screen. Drives into the lane. Floater up and good by Sloper. St. Mary's trails by 3, 35-33. Bringing it down for the Maniacs is Bonner. Bonner kicks it out to the corner. Naranjo gets the 3. It's up and good for the Orofino Maniacs. 2 3-pointers for him. Going to get a 3 on the way from Sloper. It won't go. The rebound to Gustav, and Gustav puts it up and good. Was it JJ? So it was JJ. I thought maybe Isaiah was going up for the rebound. And now we're going to get a foul called against Isaiah. He was playing pretty good defense, but he must have just too much body bump, according to the official. That'll be foul number 6 on St. Mary's, so it'll put the Maniacs to the charity stripe as Bonner heads to the free throw line for the first time. First foul on Year Out. First free throw is good. JJ Year Out out. Landon Holmes in. Second free throw coming for Bonner. And he's going to make both of them. 5-point lead for Orofino, 40-35. 41 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's has to shoot. Try to get it into 4, but it's going to be a foul on Orofino. That one goes against Bonner. That'll be his second. Fifth foul on the Maniacs. That'll put DeFort to the free throw line. Hayden, I don't think he's been to the free throw line this season, so leaves that one a little short. Isaiah is going to come out. JJ checks back in. Hayden DeFort lines up the next one. It's on the way. That one is short as well. The rebound ends up in Year Out's hands, though, and the putback is good for JJ. 37-40. Maniacs with the lead. Out to the corner. Going to get a 3 from Naranjo. It's good from the corner. The Maniacs are good outside shooters, it appears. Lumberjacks with the ball. Up to Barta. Barta to the corner to Year Out. Year Out drive. Shot won't go. Got his own rebound. Putback is good. And the Maniacs end up with a free runner down the far side. Nobody got on Landon Hudson. And Hudson lays it up and in for Orofino. I don't know what happened there, but nobody got back on defense on that side. St. Mary's, I think St. Mary's took it. No, it's halftime. Okay. So Maniacs got a free bucket there at the end of the half. 39-45. The Maniacs with a 6-point lead going into the half. We'll be back.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!" Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire?
Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturday. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
Hey, we're back. Halftime here in Orofino. Just what we thought. It's been a battle. 45-39. St. Mary's trails. There's been a couple of one lead change, one tie. St. Mary's led by 6 at one point. Orofino has led by as much as 9. And it's still anybody's ball game. St. Mary's trailed against Kellogg at home, made some great halftime adjustments, and came out and shut down Orofino or Kellogg. So we'll see if they can make those same adjustments and put some extra pressure on Orofino. The Maniacs have a couple of guys with foul trouble, and a couple of those guys are some of their key guys, really. Loudon Cochran with 2 in the first half. Aiden Olive with 2 in the first half. Jake Runia with 3 in the first half. Nick Bonner with 2 in the first half. And that is 3 out of their 4 starters that have 2 or more fouls in that first half. As a team, both teams actually shooting pretty stinking good tonight. The Maniacs as a team from the field, 55%. St. Mary's as a team, 43%. Free throw line, St. Mary's not quite as good. 44% there. The Maniacs, 80%. 4 of 5 and 4 of 9. 3-point percentage, both solid numbers, but the Maniacs shooting very well from outside. They are 56%, 9 of 16, while St. Mary's 5 of 12 for 42%. 2-point shooting, St. Mary's with 44%, 10 to 23, Orofino with 54%. So St. Mary's is going to have to figure out a way to bring those shooting percentages down for Orofino. They seemingly, it says they're 9 of 16 from 3-point range. It really doesn't seem like they've missed that many, but they have missed a few. There's a couple of guys you can't give open looks to. Rebounding, St. Mary's holds the edge, 20 to 15. St. Mary's has 11 offensive boards, 9 defensive boards. The Maniacs have 10 defensive with 5 offensive rebounds. 10 turnovers for Orofino, 7 turnovers for the Lumberjacks. Both teams with just 5 points off turnovers. Nobody scored any points off turnovers in the second quarter, as that was the same number of points off turnovers in the first period. Assists, both teams with 6.
St. Mary's has 7 steals, Orofino with 1 steal, each team with a blocked shot. And fouls-wise, St. Mary's had 10 fouls. No, Orofino had 10 fouls. St. Mary's had 8 fouls. Let's see here. And I think that's all for the team stats. Individually, St. Mary's got to find an answer for Loudon Cochran and really Quentin Naranjo in the second half. Those two have most of their points. Well, Naranjo's, all of his points are from three-point range. Cochran has 16 points. 12 of those are from three-point range. Naranjo has 9 points, all of them from three-point range. But chipping in there is Hudson with 6 points, 5 points by Schneider, off the 5 points for Runia, and 2 points for Bonner. The Maniacs have 15 points off the bench. St. Mary's with 6. St. Mary's individual scoring, 2 guys in double digits. Xavier Sloper with 11 in the first half. Year out with 11 in the first half. Swallows with 5. 4 for Landon Holmes. 3 for Wyatt Holmes. 3 for Jack Barta, and 2 for Hayden DeFort. So St. Mary's not doing bad themselves, but like I said, high energy, high pace. Both teams are running gun, and it's showing. And right now the Maniacs have that edge. Let's see here. What else rebounding-wise? Year out has 7 rebounds. He leads the team right now in the rebounding category. In the assist category, tied for that, Jack Barta has 2. And Wyatt Holmes has 2 assists. Steals, we've got, I only have Year out with 1 steal, 2 for Sloper, 2 for Barta, 1 for DeFort, and 1 for Holmes. So that's where we're at here at the end of the first half. It's a tight game. Once again, St. Mary's does a good job of making adjustments, so we'll see if which team makes the better adjustments. I don't see Orofino thinking they need to do much when they go into the break. St. Mary's, we'll see what adjustments the Lumberjacks make. Like I said, they got to slow down Naranjo and Cochran for sure, but they've got to get a few more looks inside, get some things going. We'll take a break, come back with the second half.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's. Yeah, we are back, ready to get the second half started. Teams will switch directions. St. Mary's will now go right to left on your radio dial. Starting 5 on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Barta, Year Out, Wyatt Holmes, Swallows, and Sloper. Maniacs will start with the first possession. Much like when they played Kellogg, Lumberjack varsity boys here need to get a stop on this first possession and a bucket of their own going the other way. So let's see if they can do so. They did against Kellogg on the other night. Oh, nope, actually St. Mary's gets the first possession. So in that case, they just need to come out and get a good offensive look and score on this first possession. St. Mary's definitely within striking range, trail by 6. The ball is into Jack Barta. He'll bring it across. He's got Naranjo out on him. Works his way to the right side. Oh, he's going to get the turnover here. I think it's a steal by the Maniacs. And the Lumberjacks didn't need that on their first possession. It's only 6 points, but still, you don't want to do that. Then they get the ball out to the corner. 3 on the way by Hudson Schneider. And the Maniacs will strike first in the second half. That was from the corner. That was not what the Lumberjacks wanted here in the second quarter.
I'm going to have to switch colors. That one's not a good one. They get it down to Wyatt Holmes underneath, and he'll put it up and good. So St. Mary's answers quickly with a two-pointer. And the Maniacs will come the other way, up to the top of the key. Going to have the ball into Cochran's hands. Now out to the corner, another three. That one is off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, for the Maniacs. Putback is no good. Then Orofino missed that other bucket. St. Mary's with the rebound. I didn't see who pulled that rebound down, but then we get a... I don't think it was a foul against Orofino, was it? Or was there? Out of bounds. Out of bounds off of Orofino. They turned it over. Lumberjacks with the ball. Jack Barta over to Sloper. Now into Wyatt. Wyatt's going to work. Looks to go up strong. They're going to call Holmes with a travel. I wasn't watching his feet, but I thought it looked like he was pivoting on one foot there. I don't quite know where that call comes from. But, again, I'm not the official, so I don't have all of the schooling and classes and stuff they have to go to understand every single call. There's a shot put up, it's off the glass and good by Hudson. Orofino with the jump shot. Lumberjacks trail by 9, 50-41. Wyatt Holmes from the free throw line. That shot won't fall for him. Rebound for the Maniacs. Lumberjacks need to get some shots falling. Cochran drives, shot up, no good. Got his own rebound is Olive. 2 putbacks is no good. Swallows with the rebound. Lumberjacks will go the other way. St. Mary's needs to get a bucket here. Trailing by 9. Barta has it. Up top, swings it over to Year Out. Year Out, working right side, drives. Little move by him, up to the shot from the blocks, up and good. 7-point lead for Orofino, 50-43. Cochran back out to Schneider, or to Hudson. Hudson works right side, tries to drive, kicks it out. Corner 3, off the mark, rebound by Holmes. Cochran hasn't missed many, that one was pretty open. Gonna get it to Sloper. Sloper pull up at the free throw line. His shot's gonna rattle home. St. Mary's back to a 5-point deficit, 50-45, 5-12 in the third. Now to Naranjo. Naranjo working right side, hands it off. 3-pointer on the way. That is Hudson Schneider for 3. Second 3 by Schneider here in the second half. Lumberjacks trail by 8. Barta brings it across. St. Mary's has got to get a couple of defensive stops, get some momentum going their direction. Barta working the left corner, gets it over to Swallows. Now to Holmes. Holmes short corner left side. He's going to go back out to Swallows. Swallows for 3. It's good. Lumberjacks needed that one. 53-48. Lumberjacks trail. See if the Maniacs answer right back. No, they don't. They get out of bounds as they try to fight for that rebound. They slap it out of bounds. It'll go to the Lumberjacks. Orofino going to put a little pressure in the backcourt. Into Barta. Barta works it up to the left side of the floor. The pressure backs off. Nothing more I'd like to see right now than a big 3 from St. Mary's. That cut it to a couple of point lead for the Maniacs. Year Out, there it is. It's, front iron, no good. Rebound, though, to Holmes. Holmes gets it to Year Out. Year Out lays it up and good. Holmes with the assist. Now it's a 3-point game. Cochran with the deep 3. It won't go in. Wyatt Holmes with a big rebound for the Lumberjacks. And then we get a whistle. And they're going to call a foul on Seth. Third foul on Seth. What did did they get a foul? So how do we get the ball back if it's a foul on Seth? That makes no sense to me now. No, I think they called the foul against Orofino. That foul was against Orofino on Hudson. So St. Mary's has the ball. Okay. No foul on Seth.
Lumberjacks with the ball, 53-50. St. Mary's with the deficit at the moment. Oh! I thought I might have seen a little twitch there of his pivot foot. I don't know. Might have been a little ticky-tack, but he might have drug it just a tad bit. Lumberjack fans don't like it, but it was right there. Maniacs with it. Hudson has it up top, or up Snyder. He's going to flip it over to Cochran. Cochran to the top to Olive. Now to Naranjo. Back to Olive. And back to Cochran. Cochran gets the three off. It's going to rattle home. Even contested, he knocks them through. First bucket of the second half for Loudon. 56-50. Down to the corner to Year Out. Year Out, head fake, gets his defender up off his feet. And Year Out's going to get the travel underneath. And again, our crowd's kind of not liking it, but I think I seen that one happen down there. Ideal? No, but it was definitely there. Barta's going to come out. Gustav checks in. Lumberjacks with their press. Orofino gets it across. Back out to the corner. Naranjo for three. It won't go in. Rebound to Sloper. And St. Mary's back the other way. Holmes to Sloper. Sloper elevates in the paint. Shot up and good by Sloper. 4-point lead for Orofino. 56-52. 2.5 to go in the third. Lumberjacks just need a couple of more defensive stops here. They had it down to 3. Out to the corner to Runia. Top of the key to Bonner. Bonner into the lane. Going to be some contact there. Going to get a foul. That one goes against Landon, who I don't have in the game yet. Probably ain't going to matter. He's probably going to come out right now anyways. Seth had come out. I didn't realize Seth had come out. Landon gets the foul. Bonner to the free throw line. He has not missed yet tonight. Bart is going to go in for Xavier. 5-point lead again for Orofino. Kind of basically trading buckets with Orofino right now, and you can't do that when they've got the lead. St. Mary's going to have to get something going here on a defensive stop. I mean, they've got a few defensive stops, just not enough. Both free throws have been made. 6-point lead again for the Maniacs. They'll bring it the other way. Jack Barta has it. This game is coming down to who makes the most plays and the least mistakes. It's really even right now, honestly. Barta takes it left. Now into the paint, or at the free throw line to Wyatt. Wyatt has the ball stripped up out of his hand. Good defense there by Orofino. 2 minutes to go, third period. 58-52. Going to get Loudon with the three. That's up and good. Loudon Cochran on heating up again, 61-52. Year Out has it. Gonna drive. Kicks it to DeFort. DeFort, nice little shot, won't fall in. Ball is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Orofino. I'm almost surprised that there wasn't a foul on Wyatt trying to get that. The foul is going to get called. It's going to be on Hayden. It's on the floor. Foul number 3 on St. Mary. Hayden DeFort, no. Wyatt comes out. And who else checked in? Xavier. Maniacs with the ball. Bonner to Cochran. Now back to Bonner. Bonner to Runia. Runia's shot won't fall in. Sloper with the rebound. St. Mary's down by 9. Every time St. Mary's brings that lead down, Orofino goes on a little run. There's a little missed jumper by DeFort. Rebound to the Maniac. Coach Chase talked about it in practice. You just can't let Orofino go on these runs. They do quite a bit. Cochran's going to drive, bounce a bucket, and a foul. That foul goes against Isaiah. I've already had Jack in. Wyatt checks back in. I think I've got the right lineup in there. Cochran to the free throw line for the bonus. First time to the charity stripe for him. And it is made. And it is a 12-point lead for Orofino. Biggest lead of the night for either team. 50 seconds to go in the third. Lumberjacks going to have a big fourth if they want to pull this out. Barta has it. Works left, down right. Oh, Swallows thought about a three, but he didn't make sure he had that ball fully in his hand. He tries to drive the lane, turns the ball over. Ball pass down to the corner. Cochran with the shot. That one is off the mark. Not very many he misses, and you got to get the rebounds when you can. Can't give Orofino second chances, especially when they're shooting this well from outside. Shot clock is off, so Orofino can play for the final shot here. Hudson Schneider with it. Hands it off. Nope, fakes the handoff to Naranjo, but he's going to get called for a travel. Turnover Orofino. Lumberjacks need a bucket. I think I've said that a few times tonight. You can make a bet on how many times I'm going to say we need a bucket. Into Sloper. Sloper into the lane. Hands it off to Swallows. It's up and good. 10-point deficit for the Lumberjacks. Loudon Cochran with the deep three. It's not going to go, and that'll be the end of the fourth. St. Mary's trails by 10, or into the third. St. Mary's trails by 10. We'll be back.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours. We have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844. When your car's not...
And we are back, and just a quick snapshot. At the end of the first half, each team had 5 points off turnovers. Orofino now has 16 points off turnovers. St. Mary's with 7. So there's kind of a little bit of a snapshot of our story for this one, because all the other stats are almost identical at the moment, except for free throw shooting. Orofino leads that as well. Lumberjacks are going to have to take advantage of some turnovers. Both teams have about even turnovers, but like I said, Orofino has scored 16 points now off of turnovers. That's 11 points in the third quarter for the Maniacs off of turnovers, and the difference is 10 points. So there we go. Lumberjacks have, I think, their starters in there to start this quarter. Lumberjacks with the ball, or no, Orofino with the ball. Short corner. Jump shot up and good by Orofino. That was Hudson Snyder with the 2. Orofino seemingly cannot miss tonight. I mean, they're on a different level right now shooting. Jack Barta pulls back for the 3, leaves that short. Good look, couldn't get it to fall in. Orofino pulls down the rebound. Lumberjacks trail by 12. Bonner. Oh, what are we going to get? Yep, a charge. Sloper takes the charge. The foul goes against Bonner, his third. Lumberjacks have 7.5 minutes to make the comeback. They trail by 12, though. Not an unsurmountable lead by any means, but like I said, they're going to have to get some defensive stops, and that's not going to do it when Swallows makes a little bit of a lazy pass there and turns it over, trying to skip it down underneath. Orofino with the ball, working to the right side. Hands it off to Runia. Runia into the lane. Shot won't fall in. Rebound to Holmes. Barta tries to split a couple of defenders. He'll be fouled. It looks like it'll be Hudson Schneider with that foul, I think. His first. Swallow's going to get a breather. Checking in for him is Gustav. Into Year Out. Year Out controls it up top for St. Mary's. Now to the top to Holmes. Over to Barta. Barta, a couple of head fakes. Looks underneath to Sloper. Sloper goes up, gets the shot blocked. Rebound goes to Orofino. Maniacs the other way. Good defense again by the Maniacs. That's not Cochran. That's Runia with the three. It was Gustav with the rebound. Gustav gets it ahead to Year Out. Year Out out to Gustav. Out to the top to Sloper. Sloper for three. Front of the rim won't go in. Rebound goes to Barta, though. Barta to Gustav. Gustav hits up and good. 10-point deficit. St. Mary's has had a couple of good defensive stops. A couple of buckets missed by Orofino. Need a few more. Runia going to get called for the travel or the carry, so St. Mary's needs those mistakes by the Maniacs also. Again, St. Mary's has been a little bit of a yo-yo. St. Mary's has cut it to three a couple of times. They just have not been able to take that lead. Back up to Barta. Barta to Sloper. Sloper working on the right side. Back out to Gustav. Gustav back to Sloper. St. Mary's taking a little bit of time with their offense. Sloper to Holmes. Holmes with the air ball on the three. Oops, that was actually good. Rebound goes to Orofino. Gustav saved it back in. Timeout taken by the Maniacs. They take a full. It's a 10-point game, 5.5 to go. Still plenty of time, but again, St. Mary's need to have non-empty possessions, and their ball three was not a good one for Wyatt Holmes there just a moment ago. We'll be back.
Not running right. You want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new express lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's.
Now we are back, coming down to crunch time here. St. Mary's trails by 10. Lumberjacks need to go on a little bit of a run of their own. And again, I said it a couple times. Every time St. Mary's cuts it to within three, Coach Shea said it at practice, Orofino can go on 10-point runs just about at will. And that's kind of happened tonight. St. Mary's will pull it into within three, and then the Maniacs stretch it back out real quick with a nice run. And then St. Mary's will yo-yo it back in, and then Orofino stretches it back out again. So Lumberjacks have their work cut out for them to finish this strong and hopefully come away with a victory. It's into the hands of Schneider. Schneider up to Bonner. 20 seconds on the clock. Back to Schneider. Now over to the corner to Runia. Runia, little fake there on the wing. Gets it back out to Schneider. Now to Cochran. Cochran surveys, going to go to the corner. Aiden Olive for three. That shot is off the mark. It's going to be a rebound by DeFort. Didn't think you'd see Olive taking three. He's going to get a corner three from Sloper. It won't go in. Rebound to the Maniac. St. Mary's needs to make every opportunity count, and that was just short. Because every time you give the Maniacs back with the possession, they get a chance to make a shot, and they miss that three, though. Holmes with the rebound. Every empty possession also makes it harder to make the comeback in time. Oh, that was close to maybe a travel by Wyatt. They don't get it. Now to Wyatt in the lane. Step up. Shot won't go. No whistle either. Lots of contact in there. Ball tipped around. Rebound ended up in Gustav's hand. We had a three from the corner on Year Out. It wouldn't go. And a foul against, I believe, the Lumberjacks. Aiden DeFort trying to get his position to get a turnover, a rebound there. Lumberjacks have three guys in triple digits already. We've got Year Out with 15, Sloper with 15, Swallows with 10. Holmes has 5. I mean, it's not been for a lack of production, obviously.
the shooting percentage has been the highest they've been for St. Mary's. Orofino's just been a little bit higher on it. St. Mary's trying to get the trap, can't get it completed. Orofino gets it down onto their side of the floor. Naranjo up to Cochran. 25-second shot clock. Cochran drives. Gonna let him kind of make that layup and not maybe get a foul call, but St. Mary's needs the possessions, though. They need the buckets. Gonna get a three on the way by Holmes. That's off the mark. Wyatt really is not the three-point shooter for St. Mary's, but he can knock them down, but he's not been the strongest from out there. But if they're taking away your other three-point shooters, you got to have somebody maybe get a chance to knock one or two down. You're going to get a steal by Year Out, though. Year Out with the layup. Coach Chase wants a full timeout. 3:35 to go in the contest. St. Mary's trails by 10. We'll be back.
Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen, located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. You know what? Nobody. And a solid defensive play. Year Out gets a steal and the put up right off the bat. Orofino back the other way, though. Aiden Olive with the pull-up jumper. And we still got a 10-point game. Ball goes out of bounds, deflected by Orofino. They can't trade buckets. St. Mary's has got. Oh, bad pass by St. Mary's. Layup up and good by Hudson Snyder. And what do we have there? Another timeout. 12-point deficit for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks with another full timeout. So St. Mary's did good on that first possession after the timeout. They got the steal right away. The put-up was good. And then they turn it over themselves after a couple possessions. Orofino just answered right back with their own bucket. And so it's just defensive stops have been hard to come by, really, for either team. Let me see. We do have a stat in here in my stats for defensive stops. Let's take a look at that. So St. Mary's has 35 defensive stops. Orofino has 33. The Maniacs, though, are scoring about 1 point per possession. St. Mary's just off that with .97. Like I said, this is really a game that's coming down to the points off turnovers and somewhat the free throw line. 7 points off turnovers right now for Orofino. And St. Mary's free throw shooting 4 of 9. So those two numbers right there kind of tell you the story because everything else is fairly even. Shooting percentages are pretty stinking close. At the third quarter, at the end of the third, it was actually field goal percentage was 48% for both teams. So evenly matched squads here. Orofino trying to get their first win in 21 meetings. Lumberjacks get it in. Sloper's going to bring it down. Has it on the right side of the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Going to get a foul against Orofino. That goes against Hudson Schneider. It's the third team foul for Orofino. Year Out will inbound. Into Sloper. Sloper
Can't get the shot to fall on the put up. Wyatt Holmes does get the put back. It's good. 10-point lead. St. Mary's got to get a defensive stop. Oh, are they going to give up a bucket here? Nope, they're going to give up a foul, though. The number 3 of Schneider got Wyatt Holmes up off his feet. That is Wyatt's 3rd foul. Hudson at the free throw line is 1 for 1. Misses that first one. First one he's missed. Makes the second one. Orofino's about 80% from the charity stripe tonight. St. Mary's brings it down. 11-point lead. Going to get a foul again there against Snyder, though. That's his 3rd quickly. 4th for the Maniacs. So St. Mary's, that's one thing they could use in their advantage right now is to get Orofino into 5 fouls. And there's only just 3 minutes left. Still time, but Lumberjacks have got to score some buckets. Sloper gets it into the corner to Holmes. Holmes works his way back, kicks it to top. Landon Holmes, I didn't see him check in. Got to get that on my lineup. Wyatt, shot won't go, got his own board. Put back won't go, but he's fouled. Sends Wyatt to the free throw line. Landon must have come in for Jack Barta. That's the 4th foul on Hudson. I actually only have him with 2, but that's his, or no, wait, I think that's his 2nd foul for number 4. Naranjo. First free throw is good by Holmes. Back to a 10-point lead for the Maniacs, that is. Has a few guys wrong in there. Now we're going to get another sub. Landon's coming out. Jack Barta back in. What St. Mary's really needs here is a couple of good defensive stops and a couple of three-pointers. I mean, that would be the biggest help at this point. Oh, second free throw rattles home. Defense not in the right position there for that trap. Going to get Landon Cochran right down for the 3. No good. Naranjo gets the rebound, though, and the putback is up and good by the Maniacs. Coming the other way, Sloper leaves his jumper short. Fight for the loose ball, tied up, and that's the first jump ball of the night. Oh, a foul? Against Orofino? No, against St. Mary's. Foul goes against Gustav. Maniacs get it in. And I think that's really close. That's really, yeah, they're going to say St. Mary's. It came off of Cochran's foot. I'm going to give JJ the steal. Jack Barta in, Landon Holmes in. Gustav is out too. I didn't see him come out, but he is. Swallows back in. Swallows gets the deep 3. Oh, buries it. Sloper with the assist. What the Lumberjacks need, but they're still down by a bit here. They didn't get the shot clock going right. 8-point deficit for the Lumberjacks. That took me a second to get my toes out and count those. Nope, I had a switch again. Quick substitution makes here by the team. They get Gustav in. Cochran with the ball. Oh, they're going to call the charge. Sloper takes the charge. Again. That's the 3rd on Cochran. And it's bonus. I think maybe it's offensive foul, so I don't think it's the bonus shots get taken there. Over to Gustav. One more 3 from St. Mary's will make this game. Oh, that shot's blocked. Sloper Swallows tried for the 3. It got blocked.
Timeout taken by the Maniacs with 1:24 to go. It is a full. We'll be back.
This is dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credits for monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch. Breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and the big thing that, well, no matter how this game comes out, the one thing St. Mary's is going to have to figure out for next meeting will be how to stop Loudon Cochran. He's got, I think, 26 points on the night, or 27. Into Schneider. Schneider guarded by Gustav. Out to Naranjo. Three-pointer from the corner by Naranjo. Dang it. Lumberjacks that's trading buckets here. Going to get a nice job by Yearout. Gets down to the low post, makes the shot, gets fouled. So he'll get the three-point play. That foul is against Cochran. That's the fourth on him. Landon Holmes comes out. I already had Landon is out. I think Sloper is out. Free throw coming for Yearout. St. Mary's can cut it to 8 here with a free throw. Oh. Yearout tried to kind of get that low trajectory bounce to try to get a putback for 2, and they're going to say he jumped across the line before the ball got to the rim. Orofino gets it in. Still in the backcourt, bringing it across to Snyder. Snyder to the corner to Bonner. St. Mary's needs the pressure here. And, they're going to call a foul on Gustav. They say he got a little touch there. It's only the fourth foul against St. Mary's, so nobody's going to the free throw line. But that was, the player slid down. I don't know if they're calling it because he fell or Gustav came out. Trying to see who's in. There we go. Maniacs have the ball in. Oh, then I think a foul resets the clock. Sloper's going to draw a foul. That'll put the Maniacs to the free throw line. That may not be the worst thing, except for the Maniacs have been pretty good from the charity stripe tonight. Schneider is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. That one bounces out. I know Coach Chase not quite happy with the foul happening, but save some time on the clock, and Schneider missed that first one. He does make the second. 69-79, high-scoring ball game. St. Mary's almost turns it over. Sloper has the ball up to Barta. Barta's going to go for the long three. Oh, back iron, it won't fall through. Goes out of bounds off of the Lumberjacks. The Maniacs will get the rebound there. 36 seconds on the clock. What a battle this game has been. A 10-point deficit right now. Maniacs get it in. Swallows almost had the steal. Gonna get the pass down to Cochran. Cochran to Naranjo, three-pointer, no good. Oh, and Swallows trying to grab that rebound, couldn't quite pull it in. Goes out of bounds off of Swallows. Sloper comes out, Barta comes in. I think at this point we might be at too big of a deficit with 24 seconds on the clock. So St. Mary's looks like they're going to fall to 4-1 in league play. And a foul there against Wyatt. His fourth foul.
J.J. Yearout, his career scoring high was a few games back with 18. He's got 21 tonight. Sends Aiden all over the free throw line. First time this evening for him. That one falls through. 80 points. St. Mary's has given up 80 points tonight. First time in a long time, except for maybe, Lake City last year. I think they might have got to 80 against St. Mary's, but Orofino, solid performance tonight from the Maniacs. They lead 81-69. And we're going to get travel by Brock Barta the other way. I was hoping St. Mary's would at least maybe get one bucket, at least to get to 70, but may not happen here unless they can get a steal. You're going to have Schneider to the corner, back to Naranjo, up to the top. Coach Chase says, put your arms up. I guess he's basically, I think it's kind of like saying not to worry about it. We'll get them at home, guys. The Maniacs win here tonight against the Lumberjacks. 81-69. What a dogfight it was, though. It was a fun game, except for the fact that the Lumberjacks came out on the wrong side of it, but it was still a fun game. High energy and back and forth. This could be the matchup you see for the district title. We just hope that St. Mary's can win a couple of more league games and make sure that that district championship comes through St. Mary's. So we're going to take a quick break, tally up our stats, and then we'll come back.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, And let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
And we are back to wrap things up here from Orofino. Sadly, the Lumberjacks fall, lose their first district game this year to the Maniacs in a high-scoring one, 81-69. And my goodness, what a ball game that was. Don't see many 81-69 games in this league. I mean, Orofino had to really score, and they did against the Lumberjacks. Shooting percentages, though, were very close all the way across the board except for the free throws. And free throw numbers didn't really hurt St. Mary's that much. Maybe sending Orofino to the free throw line that many times did. But let's take a look at those. So in the 2-point range, Orofino was at 54% shooting. St. Mary's was at 50%. So right there, right on top of each other, Orofino edged them out. In the 3-point shooting, there was quite a bit of a difference there, 14% difference. It was 44% for Orofino from 3-point range, 30% for St. Mary's from 3-point range. So there's a little bit of, it's just all of these percentages here really kind of lead to where the game was won at, as Orofino just shot a little bit better all the way across the board than St. Mary's. Field goal percentage for overall, 48% for the Maniacs, 43% for St. Mary's. And free throw shooting, 79% for the Maniacs, 55% for St. Mary's. Free throws wouldn't have made that big of a dent in the score because St. Mary's only had 11 free throws. They were 6 of 11. If they make a couple more to get up to that 60-70%, that's only about 3 more points. So that gets it to 71 to 81. So not a big difference there. And the turnover points didn't really make as big of a difference either. Both teams turned the ball over 16 times. Orofino had 18 points off turnovers. St. Mary's had 14 points off turnovers. So there's a 4-point differential there. So I guess if you do take a 4 points in free throws possible there, a 4 points in the turnovers difference as far as positive for St. Mary's, you are a lot closer. But it's really, those are just negligible differences. I mean, the game was very closely played despite the double-digit win for Orofino. Rebounding, St. Mary's got the edge there, 36 to 30. St. Mary's had 11 assists. Orofino had 7. St. Mary's had 10 steals. Orofino had 4. So I guess because St. Mary's doesn't typically turn the ball over 16 times, but that, like I said, those numbers were dead even, so it really doesn't make as much of a difference except for on the points off turnovers. So St. Mary's can keep the turnovers from happening, and Orofino doesn't score those points. But it was some good defense by the Maniacs. I'm going to give credit where it's due. It's not that St. Mary's played absolutely bad tonight. It's just that Orofino was absolutely on fire. They played very, very well. Points in the paint, St. Mary's ended up with 38 points in the paint. Orofino with 20. A lot of Orofino's points came from 3-point range. Points off the bench for the Lumberjacks, we had just 8 points off the bench. We averaged 20, but I don't think we got as many players in off the bench. Orofino, I didn't check to see their totals off the bench. They had 14 from Quentin Naranjo off the bench, 8 for Landon Hudson off the bench. That's 23 right there, and that's the total of it. 23 points from the bench for the Maniacs. So they've got a little bit of depth here on this team, and they're going to be a tough one coming down the stretch. St. Mary's gets them at home next week, though, so St. Mary's going to have to keep this fresh in their mind to try to bounce back at home. Taking a look at those individual stats, Loudon Cochran finished with 27 tonight. 17 for Hudson Schneider, 14 for Quentin Naranjo, 8 points for Landon Hudson, 7 points for Jake Runia, and 4 points for Nick Bonner, 4 points for Aiden Olive. St. Mary's, they had equally good shooting from the Lumberjacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys scoring. J.J. Yearout finishes with 21 points tonight. He also pulled down 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals for him. Second leading scorer was Xavier Sloper with 15. Xavier had, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals himself. 13 points for Seth Swallows. Swallows pulled down 4 rebounds and had 4 steals. Had no steals. Oh, my bad there. And Wyatt Holmes was under 10 tonight, but he had 9 points, 8 rebounds. And he had 4 assists, a steal, and I thought he had a block shot. No, he did not have any block shots. Yearout, and we had 1 unassigned block shot, I guess. And let's see. 9 points for Holmes.
4 points for Landon Holmes, 3 points for Jack Barta, 2 points for DeFort, and Isaiah Gustav had 2. And I just got a message or a question from Josh McDonald over in Kellogg. Loudon Cochran finished with 27 points tonight against St. Mary's. And again, 17 for Hudson Schneider, 14 for Quentin Naranjo. So Cochran did most of it, but the other guys chipped in heavily. And my goodness, they made a lot of three-pointers tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. There's 3, 7, 8, 14 or 15 three-pointers from the Maniacs. And not uncontested shots necessarily. Loudon got some open ones, but he had several that were right in the face, where guys were right in his face, and he just dropped them right through the bucket. Once again, St. Mary's Falls, they will be playing at home against Logos on Saturday. It's another tough team. They beat St. Mary's in the first matchup. They're another team that shoots from outside very well. So it's going to be an interesting one to see if St. Mary's can bounce back from this one and get a win at home. And then next Tuesday, St. Mary's, I believe it is, hosts Priest River. And I'm not sure the rest of the schedule next week. I know on Friday it sounds like we host Orofino next week. So Orofino's tough. We got to see if St. Mary's can get at least a split with them and get a win against the Maniacs on the home court. But going to have to shut down a couple of guys on Orofino in order to do so. With that being said, that's going to wrap it up for us here from Orofino High School. We hope that everybody had a great night. I did not get anybody to get updates from for the girls' game in Priest River, so I don't know how that went down. But we'll try to let you know as soon as we can on that one. But in any case, once again, the final, 81-69. St. Mary's falls here to the Maniacs in Orofino. And again, the first win for the Maniacs in Coach Chase's tenure. St. Mary's is 21-1 now against Orofino. We'll see if we can make it 22-1 when they play them up in St. Mary's again. Going to be a tough, tall task. We've also got to go play Kellogg again. It's going to be tough at Andrews Gymnasium, as it always is. A good battle there as well. That's going to do it for us from Orofino High School. We hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast through some of our little technical difficulties early on, trying some new things. We went ahead and switched back to the tried and true, and everything went smooth for the broadcast of the actual game. And we'll see you back here next week on Saturday for some more Lumberjack basketball. But until then, Tim Parrish signing off. Have a great evening.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!